G'day trendsetters. Today I'm coming to you from Orvieto, which is in Italy in the province of Umbria. I've got a route of my own design happening. It's just under 70 kilometers, but it has a lot of climbing. It's going to challenge my legs, which are feeling the pinch from Grinduro, Italy a couple of days ago, and my gearing. Really wishing I had a 38 tooth ring at the moment. But we'll do the best we can. Let's get cracking. It's going to be pretty warm again today. Temperatures about 32 degrees Celsius. That's about 90 Fahrenheit. So not baking, but, well, there's the high-speed train. Hopefully there's some tree cover. We'll soon find out. By my best estimation, this route is a mix of 50-50 gravel and pavement. We're off to a good start already. But the route is going to tilt upwards pretty quickly. One thing about Italy, there are roundabouts everywhere, and I love them. It keeps the traffic flowing. So if you're driving as an Americano, you need to get used to that. Don't forget, give way to your left. There is the town of Orvieto. This view, from my perspective, is spectacular. Not so spectacular from your perspective in this GoPro footage. So hopefully I can visit later on, perhaps shoot a video by itself, and we can roll around town recovery style. Oh yeah, it's already hot as shit, mate. And it's only 9:30. I should have left earlier, right? If you're wondering how I assemble these routes, I have a video all about it linked below. It tells you my technique. It takes some patience, but it's very rewarding, especially when you navigate tracks like this and everything goes to plan. I understand another good mapping resource in Europe is Komoot. Haven't actually tried that. It looks like I'm going through some bloke's backyard here. I probably am. No whacking furries, mate. We're departing the small township of Città. I had an amazing pizza in town last night. Unbelievable. Alright, the first climb starts. I'll have to link that pizza shop. If you're in town, you got to go there. Bloody mental. 8 kilometers to the top. Averaging about 7 to 8% so far. Pardon the breathing. Check out the course profile coming up. Yeah. This road I'm currently traversing might be private. We'll soon find out. I've only got birds for company. Chooks by the sound of things. Definitely not a private road. I have to be careful. Can't be riding one-handed during some of these descent corners, etc. Oh man, is this nice. And such a nice respite from the heat. There we go. Just took a wrong turn, ended up in some bloke's front yard. No worries, we have some mapping issues here for certain. So I think the course is that away, but it's not going quite to plan, so we might have to hoof it up this ridge. Definitely need to modify this course. Thankfully nobody's home. Oh, here we go. Back on track. What a stunning location and beautiful road, barring my wrong turn, of course. things you spot in Italy, US mailbox. I wonder if there's an expat or just some bloke who likes the American mail system. This is a steep piece of road. Oh my gosh. Nice tennis court. LGC would appreciate that, being a former competitive tennis player. This has to be a spicy little track during a heavy rainstorm. It's almost like a creek bed. Olive trees. Welcome to Bosco di Michele. That was a lovely detour off the paved road. With that said, this paved road I rode earlier, this is a continuation, and it's been pretty quiet so far. Welcome to Collinetta di Prodo, that direction. For the Americanos watching this video, or videos, these small towns are not like America. There's no Dollar General or convenience store, so you have to come prepared. But many of the small towns have a drinking fountain, that sort of thing, local spring water. So look around for that if you need to replenish. And of course, with that said, some of these small towns do have a shop once in a while, but there aren't a lot of options on this route, if I recall. However, look at that, there's a bar just ahead of me, so I could certainly hang out at the bar, etc. But we're going to focus on a ride today. I love these Italian road signs. Snow and rain, it's slippery as in the car. It's gotten a bit cloudy, which is fantastic. The heat has dropped. It's definitely not as hot as it was during the day that I rode Gran Giro Italia. That was bloody mental, mate. But no worries. Look at this countryside, will you? Oh yes. Taking a left turn towards the town of Todi, which is 29 kilometers away. We will not be passing through that town today. Hello, this fine building is under restoration. Oh bugger, there's a bloody gravel road to that town. Osa, should have gone there, but well, I'm trying to link this route together. Basically it's a big loop and it crosses the river at some point, which is the hindrance, and runs parallel to the river for a while, then back into Orvieto. So you kind of get so creative with these routes, and some of these roads are dead ends. Welcome to Prodo. Okay, I must have screwed up my routing. That dirt road back there would have been a more creative route or way to get here. Oops, I'll have to adjust the route. Ah, the cafe's open. Nice. We might get a drink while we're here. Buongiorno. There is my beautiful review bike, the Officina Battalin Matera. Review appearing maybe after this video or before this video. It is a steel gravel bike and it has been fantastic. Alright, let's go inside Città di Prodo bar. Before, when I mentioned no Dollar Generals, etc. for the Americana audience, I forgot about all the small cafes. So, plenty of hydration options. Just make sure you run your route through towns and definitely bring euros. Not every cafe accepts credit cards, so visit the ATM before you leave the airport, or if you're with Bank of America in the United States, they do a currency conversion, so you bring some euros with you. Very handy to have the cash. I don't give a what anybody says. Cold Coke is absolutely amazing during a ride, especially when you're feeling the pinch. Wakes you the hell up. This is interesting. Limone Energade, so probably something like Gatorade, and it has minerals apparently, but we're going to give that a shot. Throw some of that into our water bottle. I've already burned through about half a bottle. I've got 2 on board today. I use Scratch, which is made in Boulder, Colorado. It doesn't upset my stomach. Really good stuff. A small detail I've noticed with twist tops here in Italy, at least, you break the seal and the twist top is still attached, so you don't lose the bloody thing. Then you simply screw it back on. Bob's your uncle. A very simple but neat little innovation. This is so awesome, riding through these beautiful old towns. I mean, this is a castle. Where do you see that? Not in bloody Kansas, that's for sure. The next gravel road. Now, before I start descending this section, check out this view. Sorry about the telephone pole being in the way there. That's the town I just left. Lovely. Definitely taking it easy on these back roads here. My first time riding them. Need to exhibit some caution, etc. If Grinduro Italy desires a new course, I think I might have found it. Beautiful olive trees either side of the road. Return to pavement. I'm headed towards Casamasque. I probably mispronounced that. Apologies if I did. It appears I've got some descending, a decent amount actually. This descent isn't too crazy, it's heavily shaded. Now there is a really steep section coming up. Back onto pavement for some more descending. I hope you enjoyed that drone perspective. I've got a new drone and I have a prototype drone I've been playing with, and it's been getting some pretty killer footage. All right, enough banging on. Let's keep going down the mountain. The temperature lower down has definitely risen. The feeling of the heat here being dry with not a lot of humidity, very similar to my home town of Adelaide, South Australia. Ahead in the distance is Orvieto. I'm riding parallel to a river of some kind. Orvieto, right 25 k's away. Tunnel ahead. Oh, she's a decent length too. But thankfully the sides are open because I don't have a headlight with me at the moment, but you can see, no worries at all. And I'm riding with my trusty Garmin Varia radar tail light, hoping the motorists will see me. This is a lovely respite from the blazing sun. Making a slight adjustment in the route. It was originally going to head this direction inland a bit, away from the river, back over this ridge, but it's obviously really rocky. I've already ridden a bunch of that crap today, and I'm thinking now I'm going to cut it a little bit shorter and ride a bit easier. This paved road behind me is actually quite nice, relatively quiet. Always have a plan B. Approximately 15 kilometers left to ride, less than 10 miles. Pretty much a straight shot along this paved road here. I don't believe there's any gravel remaining for today. Very happy with today's ride. And there's more to come in the next ride video, or tomorrow in my case. One thing about Italian motorists I found is they're pretty aware of cyclists and typically give you plenty of room, obviously if it's available. Bit of thrill seeking here. That's more than likely a disused railway station. Just about back to the start of today's ride. I'll have to visit Orvieto in my next video. Trendsetters, so I cut the route short by about 7 k's with a lot less climbing towards the end for certain. As always, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the Gravel Cyclist YouTube channel for interesting content such as this. Me rambling about the Italian countryside. No bull, gravel bike reviews, other product reviews, and of course, general madness. You want dinner? Is that what you're asking for? Do you want dinner? Dinner time. Bloody dogs all over me. What the f am I doing with my life? Actually, it's pretty bloody awesome, I have to say. I'll see you in the next video.